Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Tonight we are on the island. We are gonna hang out. We're gonna do some Animal Crossing. It's been a while since I've popped in. Well, that's not true. I play every night, but it's been a while since I've played on my channel. As we can see, Red is here selling his wares. I'm so curious to see what he has tonight. I have still not completed my art gallery in my museum, or my fish, or my bugs for that matter. Only fossils. That's all I've completed. And it appears that the search continues. I'm definitely gonna have to come back and double check everything, but I'm pretty sure I have all of these pieces. I am only looking for a handful. And fun fact, I really like buying counterfeit. This one I believe is a counterfeit because she has her necklace, and I believe that this authentic piece does not have a necklace, but don't take my word for it. That's a Google question. But I like getting the counterfeit statues and using them as decoration around my island. As you can see, I have David here. I turned them around because this is a family-friendly channel. So what are we gonna do tonight? We're gonna do a couple things. I'm gonna do a little bit of a drop-off and a little sell. It's been a while since I've been to the store because, again, I usually just play at late at night, and as you can see, I've been collecting all of my things out here, so I definitely want to do some selling. I'm also very excited that it's summertime. My hydrangeas are starting to bloom. They were green yesterday. I love the hydrangeas. They are my favorite flower. You can tell that it is summertime because now we have our summertime item available. Today I have a fan. I'm just gonna sell all of this stuff because I do not need it. I want to keep the butterfly. Just get it out of my hair. Alrighty, the next thing I wanted to do, also, I did not address it. I am wearing a piggy nose, and I've been wearing it for a couple days. I don't know. I think I wanted to blend in with the villagers more. I don't know. I just thought it was really fun. The other thing I wanted to check out is the Able Sisters, because in the month of June, it is wedding season. We are having an event, which is the longest event in the game. It's a month long. It runs from the beginning of June to the end of June. Reese and Cyrus are going to renew their wedding vows. So we're gonna pop on over to Harv's Island to see Reese and Cyrus and do a little decorating. I'm very excited because, not because there's been an update to the wedding activities, but keep in mind this is the first wedding event since the 2.0 upgrade. And that means we have a lot of new items that we can play around with. And I'm really excited to check that out. And what I kind of wanted to do is I wanted to put on more wedding appropriate clothing. We have tons of new items. We have new mechanics in the game that I'm really curious to see how that works out. I really don't have a lot of cool pants. I just have a lot of comfortable pants because I live a comfy lifestyle. That's actually probably better. So let's go with that. Maybe we add a handbag because we fancy today. We're going to a wedding. See, maybe I want this like wicker straw one. That is precious and adorable. This is what we're wearing today. So yeah, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go over to Harv's. We're going to check out the new mechanics for the wedding event. Oh, somebody has dropped a book. Oh my goodness. We will return that later or keep it for decorating. If you didn't know, if you didn't return the book to the rightful owner, no harm, no foul. You just hold on to it for a couple days and then you can use it to decorate. I've done that here. As you can see, I've dropped that book there. After a couple days, you can't return it. Oh my gosh, my hydrangeas have bloomed. They're beautiful. I'm so excited. Let's hop over. Let's go see Harv and get this party started. Alrighty, here we are. This is the first time I've come on over this year. So this will be my third wedding season. And I'm really excited to try the new stuff out. The first year that we did wedding stuff, it was really fun. Obviously, it was a new event. Every single day was different. This is going to be the same. Every single day there's a different thing happening. And there's lots of mechanics to this event that can make it fun, especially if you like photography in this game. One thing to note that is different, well, actually not different, but is different. This is the first year that Reese and Cyrus have their own stall here on Harv's Island. So a big question is, will they still be there if they're here doing wedding stuff? And the answer is yes. If and when I'm done here and I wanted to go see Reese and Cyrus, they will be at their station ready to customize furniture. Okay, so with the wedding event, Reese is going to give you some instructions every single day. They're going to be different every day. Today, we are looking for pink and white wedding venue. So anything that's pink and white is open for use within the game. Here's the fun part. So with Dream Home Decorator, we have this whole new way of decorating. And we also have the ability to shine furniture. And we have the ability to modify the room a little bit more. So we don't have options for the windows. However, we can change the entranceway. I can change it now, which we didn't have that option before. I'm not saying that this is like a whole like game changer, but I mean, if you wanted to do something, you could. I'm gonna go with the white tile. Another thing is we get to change the lights now. We can make it pink in here if we wanted to. Look at that, it's like a disco. You know, Reese wanted a pink wedding. We can make that happen. Nice sunset, some golden hour, right? That's the golden hour. And then we can play with soundscapes. If we were gonna invite a bunch of villagers, which we could do, maybe we can have chatter. If we wanted to do like an outside wedding, which eventually you're gonna have more outside options or, you know, something to that effect, you could pick forest. There's lots of really cool things. I'm gonna go with chatter, and I'm gonna do this really cool orange light. I think it's really beautiful. We're gonna hop in to our furnishings. So one of the things that is really great about Reese and Cyrus is they build furniture. We probably know this. If you don't, Cyrus is a very gifted carpenter. He builds all of these great wedding furniture pieces. Throughout the event, you can earn these pieces by earning heart crystals. It's a whole thing. It's a collectathon of things. So these are the event pieces, which typically is what we were more or less relegated to use. And there's lots of variations. If we wanted to look at this wedding bench, but in different colors, we can see the different options. I love the light wood color under garden, and then there's chic, which is more of the dark wood, and then cute, which is the pink and white, which is what we'll be doing more of today. With the 2.0 update and all of that, we have all sorts of new furniture options, one of which and we have hanging lights now. We didn't have that before. So for example, we can put this really cool chandelier. Look at that. Wow. It doesn't really go, but I mean, it's something. The thing that I was the most excited about actually is the different walls and partitions and things like that. So now we have the addition of walls. So we actually can make more of a dynamic space that we couldn't before. And you know, it's not that big of a deal. But when you're playing an event, and this is the third time we're playing it, it's exciting to be able to use new pieces. I'm just gonna go through and start picking a few things that I think might be fun that we want to use. I'm not sure if we'll use them in this build, or maybe we'll have to do it on different builds. Oh my gosh, a bubble machine. That's right. Okay, we don't need that, but I need it. I'm sorry, I need it. Oh, we can get a flame effects. There are a few items currently available in the Nook store right now that you can buy and put on your own island. So keep that in mind. Oh, we have statues. I mean, maybe a beautiful statue. I don't know. I just want to make this very like grand church. Oh my gosh, I have so many clothes. Move right past that. In other news, I'm not sure if any of you are Sims fans, but I found out that The Sims, I mean, this is old news by now, but The Sims are going to be releasing werewolves. There's a werewolf pack. I'm very excited about that. I love the idea of having these like fairy lights, right? That's a thing. That's beautiful. I feel like, oh, we can make it in light wood. I almost feel like that is like too outdoorsy wedding, but I just love it. I don't know. I think it's super cute. And plus I'm really excited about all of these pieces. I know we don't need any of these like fire things, but just hear me out. What if we had two of them? I don't think that Reese would approve. Just gotta capture this chaos. However, I do think the bubble machines are a good idea. So I'm gonna make 2 of those. I want to incorporate these twinkle lights. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do that. I do like the idea of having fake wall, and I like this pillar. I do like the statue. I'm not really sure where she's gonna go. What if, for example, like we know the piano's here. It's classy. We love it. What if it was kind of tucked away back here if I had enough space for it? You know, you have kind of like a backstage area. I like that. Look at that. That looks so good. Do you want to move it back like that? Look it. And then they have a place to stand, and then maybe we hide some of these like bubble blowers back here. Oh, I like this. And then it would be really cool if we could figure out how to incorporate these guys in here. This might be a little much. I feel like that can work. You know why? Because it's my design. And I think it looks stunning. It looks so good. I really want the piano to work. I mean, we don't need the piano, to be honest, but I just like the idea of it being there and us knowing that it's there. And maybe this is a small little chapel venue, right? We don't have a whole bunch of people showing up. I don't know if we need absolutely 2 on each side. I do like the idea of symmetry. So far, I haven't put anything in here that Reese wants, but I feel like she's going to be very pleased. Maybe it's more of a fountain. Okay, we're going to be creative. Do I know that these are drinking fountains? Yes, of course I do. However, they also could be fountains that you see in a church. I don't know. I like this. I hope you like this. It's pretty. Reese is going to love this. Look, Reese is my girl. She knows that I have a creative eye, and she knows I'm not going to do her wrong. I just think we can do better than just some of this stuff. That's all. Maybe today isn't necessarily for Reese. Maybe today is more for me. See, here is a thing that is a little disappointing. Not everything that I had in my mind's eye for this build is available. I really wanted the glowing moss balloon on a string. I don't know if it's a balloon, but it's like a light. I was just hoping that I could use it here. I really wish I could change the color of these. I thought they came in white, but they only come in red, and I kind of don't want the red ones. Back to the drawing board here on decorative floral. We could use the cherry blossoms. Let's do that. That is pretty. I'm starting to think that maybe not everything is available to use, so we can just go with the cherry blossoms. There we go. Look at that. That is so fun. I really like this. This is great. Okay, now I'm actually going to use some of the event furniture. So I was gonna put, of course, a pew. I can look at the wedding arch, however, I don't know if I'm going to use it. I'm not going to use the pipe organ because we have the piano, or maybe I can exchange it. I'm not sure. I'll put it in here. I mean, that's so big. It's so massive. And then the piano itself, to me, looks really classy. But let's see what this looks like back here, if it'll even fit. Okay, it does fit the space. I mean, it's fine. We knew that this piano was there. We'll use the pipe organ just to make sure that we have it. And then if we were to use the wedding arch, and I'm not saying we're going to, this is all I can do. I actually kind of like this. I like this a lot. I probably like this too much, or more than I should, actually, I should say. Okay, so the next thing that I want to do is put a place for folks to sit. This can be a little tight because your villagers are not going to get up and autonomously walk around. You're just going to stage them. And then I think that back here is where we'll have the tables. I want all of these things. One of the things I was thinking was utilizing this glowing moss, because I believe it does come in different colors. But I'm going to go with a pink one. It kind of just looks like a jar of slime now and not moss. But I was thinking about putting it on the table as kind of like a centerpiece, but now it just kind of looks like a ball of slime and probably not very appealing. So we'll just get rid of it. I think that my moss dreams are going to be relegated to the more naturistic wedding builds. Layer in this little welcome to our wedding sign, and also I think maybe just making this part over here, kind of like an eating area. I'm just gonna go ahead and put some chairs in. I don't even know if I can get chairs on this side. I can't. Okay, so then what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna use this table twice, and we can put a candle there. Maybe we can look at some food items. So we can either get maybe a table setting. I'll just grab that. And then I also think that these tea sets or the tea cake sets are nice. See, if we do this, it's literally just one table setting. It looks a little silly, especially when we have 4 chairs. So maybe just like an afternoon tea set would be good, like full of tea cakes and cookies. I also pulled out some of the roses. I'm not really sure now if I want to use them. I was hoping that I could just drop them like a dropped flower, but they were coming up as a flower in a vase, which would be great if I had a ton of room to put them on tables and stuff. I really like this. Just using the new items and using the walls gives us a little bit more of a dynamic look. And then as far as wall decorations go, I think that I'm just gonna go with just the normal wedding venue flowers. I really like how these look. There's really nothing wrong with them at all. I think that they are stunning. I always just kind of put them everywhere because it's a celebration, it's a wedding. What else do you do? We have that kind of dead space here in the front, but that's totally fine. And then we probably need a piano bench since we have a piano. Pretty neutral, I guess. It doesn't really match in here, but we're not going to see it, so that's totally fine. And what I do like about this is that you can turn them on the quarter turn, unlike all the furniture. Why can't we do all the furniture on the quarter turn? That would be so much nicer. I would say that I'm stuck. This is the problem with an overstuffed wedding venue. You just get a little stuck sometimes. And then the last thing I wanted to try out is our shining. So because this is a wedding, probably hearts, some pitter patters of some little hearts. You can see the little heart animations coming up. So I'm just gonna shine some stuff up with some hearts. I think that that's so fun. Look at that. All right, so this is Reese and Cyrus's wedding chapel. I'm really pleased with it. I know I could have spent more time. I don't want this video to take all night as well. We are just decorating one room. I think that this looks great. I like this so much better than the builds that I was putting together last year because they started to all look the same. There was a lot of limited furniture. I think that adding the different walls and pillars and things like that make it a lot more interesting to look at. My layering is a lot better. Maybe I've just gotten to be a better builder. I don't know. So let's take some pictures. That's what Reese wants actually. And I feel like I don't necessarily need to be in the pictures, but we have handheld pictures now where last year and the year before we didn't have that. Let's take some photos, shall we? Look at this. Some of these areas look so good. I mean, this could just be me. I could just be thinking that they look great. I don't know. You tell me. Does this look good to you? How did I do? Wait, I forgot to turn on the bubbles. This is very important to me. I need to make this happen. Okay, would you just look at that now though with the bubbles? Come on, that is so good. I sometimes impress myself. I am impressed with myself. I don't always give myself kudos for my ideas, but I think that that is so cute. I wish that it was a little easier to invite villagers. I feel like before it was a little bit easier. So far, it just seems like I can invite villagers through my amiibo cards, which are underneath my desk in a binder, and I'm not gonna pull that out. Last but not least, we're gonna talk to Reese. We're gonna let her know that we're done. She wants to look at the pictures that we took, so she loves them. Of course she does. It's everything she's ever wanted and more. And so now we're going to get an award. So we got a wedding bench, which is what we have on the left side of the chapel here. So we have a piece of furniture that we get to display back at home, and we also have some crystal hearts, and we can use that to exchange for the wedding pieces in the month of June. So all we need to do, we can talk to Cyrus next, so we'll just talk to Cyrus. Here's our heart crystal. Let's take a peek. Okay, so today we have quite a few items available to us. We have 13 heart crystals from today, so that's what we earned right now. You can collect your heart crystals. I have a bunch from the games in the past, and you can see that these items aren't super expensive. So the wedding bench that we got today is worth 5 heart crystals, and there's lots of really beautiful items. Some of the things like the pipe organ are a little bit more expensive with 40 heart crystals. I would say out of all of the items that are my favorite, probably the variations of the cakes and also the wallpaper. I would use the wedding chapel walls in both the white and brown in my builds. Yeah, so this is how you turn in your heart crystals for new items. I don't need any of these items. I have them all already. So let's go take a peek. They are so cute. I love. All right, so that's it. That is the event. So every single day is going to be a different scenario. But as you can see, since we're done, Reese and Cyrus are here, and they will customize furniture for you as usual. So there we go. That is the wedding event. I'm very excited to kick it off with some new items, new ways to build. I really liked how my design came together. But let me know what you think. Have you done the wedding event in the past? Is this your first time doing it? Do you like the furniture? Do you use this furniture on your island? I have so many questions. Personally, I don't really use a lot of the wedding stuff on my island. I think it's great. I have it all, but I don't really use it in my day-to-day gameplay. Doesn't mean it's not beautiful and that this isn't fun. So check this event out. Again, it runs all month long, and let me know what you think about it. And with that, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Please consider giving me a follow and a comment. It really does help my channel. If you like videos like this, I post every single Saturday. And until next time, I'll see y'all later. Goodbye.